Hi Libra, and welcome to your reading. This is a reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Mars for December 2021. You can also use this reading any other time you find this or this reading finds you. So take what resonates, leave the rest behind, you know the deal. In the beginning of the reading, I will talk about general energies. In the second part of the reading, I will talk about love and relationship energies. This can also be friendships, close familial relationships, or work relationships even. In general, just dynamics that might be complicated or bothering you. But of course, I'm concentrating on romantic love. And in the very end of the reading, I will pull some charms. This is exclusively for the English-speaking channel. I also have a German channel, so check that out in the description box. Everything else in the description box. Let's get started. We start this month. It's really interesting. I was talking in the German reading. Also, that's why the cards are already out, because I did this in German earlier. So I was talking about the moon cycles, how they have a big effect this month in general, because we have a new moon solar eclipse, and then we have a full moon in Gemini, which is your sister sign, which is a positive aspect to your sign Libra. So I think this can really bring relief of some sort and some completion for you around the 18th. And it is, I think, a very crucial moment here, because the moon card came out while I was talking about these moon cycles. So the moon is going to have a big impact on you this month with the new moon solar eclipse in the beginning of the month and around the 18th. I think what you're really facing this month on a personal level as a challenge is to get yourself ready and to realize really that you are stable and grounded and mature and set enough to really face the unknown and the scary. I think you've worked so much on your stability. You're coming in here with this super stable, super solid, secure energy here with the Knight of Discs. This is the King of Discs or the King of Pentacles in other decks. So he is very much in touch with how to really function in this worldly everyday. He knows how to grow food. He knows he's also the farmer of the kings. He knows how to get results. He knows how to put in the work. He knows how to get his food. He knows how to get his results in general when it comes to work and money. So he really mastered the physical, material, earthly realm. And he's a king. So there you go. He's also considered the wealthy, the material secure, or the financially secure king. And he knows how to just get the money, you know, and how to feel stable and secure and comfortable in this earth. And I think from this comfort zone now, you're realizing how grown up you've become here and how stable you are now for quite some time, I think, because the King of Pentacles, it's not just like something we accomplished just like that. So you've built something really nice for yourself. And I think from this position and from this standpoint, now it's time, and you realize it's about time really to face what's still unclear to you or scary, and to take a step maybe out of your comfort zone is what I see, into something more unknown, mysterious, and into a new place of growth that at the same time can be a little scary. So I feel like out of all this stability there comes this wish for change and for exploring the unknown with the moon card here, and exploring maybe even the little scary nooks of our subconscious, going a little deeper, feeling a little deeper. I get this, there has to be more kind of vibe to it. There has to be more than just like working and making the money and having results and living the life, and there must be more to this experience than just building something. And I think there is, and I think you're really ready now and stable and secure enough to step into that scarier place of maybe the emotions that you haven't dealt with yet, or just stepping into something new that you don't know of yet. I don't see so much suppressed energy. I see more like there is a challenge where you understand, I need to move into the unknown. I don't know what this is going to be, but I need to step into it. This can be a work project. This can be love. I see it for love strongly. There can be also just very uncertain, unsure, kind of hidden information type of situations when it comes to love. But in general, I think it's stepping into the scary, least traveled path, but that is your particular very authentic path in a way. And I think that's the challenge here. And you come out of it by the end of the month stronger. You come out of it as a warrior. You come out of it with the 7 of Wands card that is called courage in this deck. So you really learn how to be brave here. Because you're stable. The kings are brave either way. But I feel like this king is so stable. He's gotten to a point where he feels so comfortable. He's like, I kind of need a challenge. It's like, this is kind of boring. So I feel like this very accomplished king is really stepping into an adventure that is more sophisticated. And who, if not the King of Pentacles, who is seeing this challenge in the Moon card? You know, if it would be a King of Cups, it would be still little bit challenging, because the Moon is always a little challenging, because we really don't know where we're going. We're walking in the dark in a sense, and we have to really listen to the light within, which this beetle is also representing. It's coming from a very deep subconscious place, and this is very ancient knowledge and very ancient light that this beetle is bringing up from the underworld to light the way between those two dark big towers. And it's a cathartic moment. It's kind of like a rebirth moment. It's coming up to the surface. It's something that's coming up to the surface from the underworld, where you cannot really pinpoint what that was. But that's a really primordial force often with the Moon card. We're just drawn or led by mysterious forces through something. We cannot really name it, we cannot really define it, but we just know on a deeper level, on a more universal, subconscious, collective level, that we are tapping into a source that is guiding us through. And that's it often feels very ancient. So this Moon card is often about facing our fears, but also being okay with not fully understanding. This is not air reading. There's no air cards here, so there's really no swords here. And this might feel a little out of your element for you, because you cannot rationalize things. You cannot really make sense of the situation by trying to explain it to yourself in a logical, analytical manner. You kind of have to trust forces that are bigger than you, that are within you, and trust your stability and your grounding. It's really like you're so secure and grounded in your physical world that now you feel ready to really jump into this deeper sea of unconscious and subconscious level that you now have to unfold. It's a very you know, going to the underworld kind of moment. And you come out of it stronger. I don't think it's a dark night of the soul in a sense of, oh, I'm depressed and I have to deal with all these scary things. It's more like a, oh, I'm willingly choosing to step into the scary, to step into the dark, to step into the unknown, because I need to grow. I cannot stagnate. And you're a cardinal sign, you know, so this is just given for you, that there has to be change. The moon is also about change. You're not going to be stuck in this, because the moon is always changing. You're not going to be stuck in the underworld. It's not going to happen. You're going to work yourself through it. And when I say underworld, it's really more of an unclear path that you have to figure out by stepping into it, and by putting one step behind the other and holding light within you. You're gonna get through. It's like a birth. This card also represents symbolically a birth. So we have these legs or knees of a woman, and this is the birth canal, and new life is coming out of the mysterious dark. So big month for you, Libra. End of the month, you are stronger, you're more powerful, you have a standpoint, you're showing yourself, you're fighting for yourself, you're setting boundaries, you're standing your ground, you know what you want, you know what you want to fight for. You're in a warrior kind of courageous mode here with the 7 of Wands. This is a journey, I think you have to do it by yourself. I don't think this is designed here for a challenge that you have to do by yourself. I don't think this is something where somebody is going to hold your hand. The King of Pentacles doesn't need anybody to hold his hand, honestly. Not saying that you shouldn't get help, you know, if you don't feel good about yourself. I don't see that you need it though, but if you do, please always ask for help. I'm not saying that you shouldn't. All right, so relationships. This is a really fascinating reading. Relationships, I think this can also be about relationships, about being quite held back when it comes to your emotions, because you don't see what's coming, and that is scary, and therefore you're not opening up emotionally, even though there is emotions involved. Or there is also maybe something presenting itself to you that you don't see yet, and you don't expect. There is also some sort of unexpected kind of energy here for me. But in general, I see a connection where you have a hard time maybe opening up, showing your emotions, showing your feelings, because there is a lot of unknown factors, and this other party, this other person is not in a place of, they are in a process of healing, I think, but they are not in a place where they are well enough or healed enough, or where they have the right amount or the right mixture of ingredients, I want to say, for this connection. They don't have what it takes right now in their behavior and how they come forward for you to open up to them. That's what I see, and I think it has to do with things that are hidden, and they might even try to hide that they are just in a healing process and they are not really ready, but they kind of want to be ready. That's what I see, but you can sense that they are not. But yeah, this can also be somebody coming towards you in a rush that you have not expected and you're not seeing. It's maybe even a little scary, like where's that person coming from out of the dark? And who really kind of wants to, with the 7 of Wands as well, wants to fight for this, but they don't know how. They don't have the right key to your heart opening up, you know. And at the same time, we have Wheel of Fortune here. So this is something, this is still a connection or something coming in your love life that is really helping you grow. And I think really helping you redirect and understand in which direction you want to go when it comes to where is my ego in this relationship and where is the relationship. So there is the sense of a fear of losing yourself in something with the moon. At the same time, having this very stable position, to be very aware of that, and therefore maybe even having the fear of opening up to a person. Because we have the first house here, which is Aries, and Aries is coming through strong, because I think this person is maybe coming through very like, I want this, I just know I do, and I don't care if I'm ready or not, I want this. And you're like, wait a second, you know, hold your horses, because this is not very healthy for building a partnership or relationship, or this is not a good start. This is not how I want to initiate this, you know. This is kind of going against my wishes, dreams for the future here with Neptune. So I think you're very much thinking about a good foundation here, also with the King of Pentacles, for a relationship, whereas the other person is very much about, I want this. They're thinking about themselves a lot in this, even though they want you maybe, but they're still thinking about themselves a lot. So obviously that's problematic, and I think you can sense that. If there is no specific person, then there could be somebody coming in very strongly, but I would make sure this could be very karmic and very strong emotions that get triggered, but I would be very aware where they are in their healing journey, and if they're ready and if they have the right amount of patience also, and of temperance. It's the temperance card of the right amount of balanced energies to come into this in a more balanced way, and not just out of an ego moment. Well, you have this beautiful Milk and Honey card. So all in all, still the universe is giving you a lot of super cozy, comfortable, nice moments. Milk and Honey is really talking about bringing the beautiful moments into your life, living the good life, getting the rewards for your work, really being able to enjoy your life and to enjoy moments that are simple but enjoyed to its fullest, and also giving or receiving gifts in a way of feeling good. I don't know how to find the words. I want to find better words, but Milk and Honey is just really the universe saying, now enjoy this time. We have all these beautiful things for you, and just live life to the fullest. And here is your little gifts. Every day you have some, and you will notice, you will notice that there is just, it's the good life, living the good life. We have these quotes that I use from a calendar of that is full of quotes from successful women. It's in German, so I'm gonna do a crappy translation, but they're really good quotes. So also they have dates on it, which is in this case very interesting. We have December 13th, where also Mars goes into Sagittarius. It's about action, adventure, truth, and also Mercury goes into Capricorn. It's about communication and business. So we have this quote by Colette that says, women are like cats, both you can't force to do what... you cannot force a cat to do what they don't want to do, basically. So yeah. And then we have Without love, the soul cannot live. She has to love something because she is love. And I say she because in German the soul is feminine, so actually I should say it. But that's interesting, I never thought about that. So the soul needs to love because the soul is love. This is from Katharina von Siena. All right, I'm also going to draw some charms in the end of this real quick. So, okay, you might feel a little, there is a big transformation you already went through. It's done. It's just in case you were wondering, you're ready. You're already in a rebirth moment. So if there is a new rebirth moon moment coming, you know the deal. You have been there. You might feel a little exhausted by a change also from the past and come into this month with a little bit of lack of energy. But it's fading. It's very still in the past. It's just like hanging a little bit on this card. So you're coming from a place of love, very much in this connection. There's a loose attachment, and I think this is healthy. There's a loose attachment. You're coming from a place of love. This person is coming from a place of stability. They see a very stable chance in this, with this earth stone, and they also think this could be a very creative connection. They are trying to be creative as well. They're trying to be creative coming in if there is a new person. You really are starting from scratch. You can now, with this, especially I see the new moon solar eclipse in Sagittarius, you can go completely blank and write down or imagine all the things that you want when it comes to your emotional fulfillment with this attachment white light. So this is beautiful. I think you're trying not to be needy. This is a big thing, and you're not showing. This might be a big thing, that you're not communicating your needs to a certain person right now because you don't sense that it's the right moment to do for some reason, I see. So yeah, this is your reading, and I hope that you guys can work with this. Thank you so much for being here. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I hope I'll talk to you soon next time. So have a great December and enjoy, and bye.